And we're back, and my phone died, so you might notice the audio is a little different, but we're still gonna make it work. So I'm charging now, and we're gonna make a really fun dish. A lot of people love chicken Alfredo, but it can be kind of basic. We're gonna take it up a notch, and we're actually going to do a spinach and artichoke chicken Alfredo. And instead of noodles, I'm actually right now in my butter, in my pan, I took the Joseph's lavash bread and I rolled it up and I cut it into strips. And these are going to be our noodles. And that lavash bread is great. You can use it for the base for pizza, or if you do use it as a noodle substitute, I use it for my lasagna noodles. I never, ever boil and get regular lasagna now. I always use this bread because it's just like a sponge. So it's going to soak up all the tomato sauce if you're doing it with the tomato sauce for a lasagna. But if you're doing the chicken Alfredo, it's just going to absorb the butter in the Alfredo and some of the juices from the artichokes and spinach. So it's super yummy. So I'm just going to pan fry this slightly and let it absorb all that butter. And this was 2 whole pieces of lavash bread. Do you want to grab it so we can show them what it looks like? This is available in Canada. I got this at Callis Walmart, but I definitely have seen this over here too. So it's Joseph's lavash bread. For half of one of these sheets, it's going to be net 6 carbs. So this was 2 whole sheets, but again, this is definitely more than 2 portions. So you just roll it up and cut it with scissors or use your knife to slice it. And then as you unroll it, you have your long, skinny noodles. And this is why I think I don't have so many cravings, because I'm still satisfying and eating all the foods I love. I'm just changing it up a little bit. Oh, and they're getting nice and soft. That's working out great. So for our last couple of dishes, these are going to be chicken dishes. And again, work smarter, not harder. You probably saw my last video. We did shred up 2 rotisserie chickens. And chicken is awesome, healthy protein. And I'm going to put a pile of it in here. Now, if you didn't use the noodles and you just did the chicken and the spinach and the Alfredo, that makes an awesome dip too, guys. And you can take these same lavash things and cut them up into triangles or squares, spray them with some oil and bake them in the oven, and you have crackers to dip your spinach Alfredo dip in. You always want to be thinking how you can repurpose things and just think outside the box. So this is 1 can of artichoke hearts. And this is about a cup of frozen spinach that I've squeezed the water out of. So it kind of ends up looking like a half a cup, but it was a whole cup when I started. And that's going to go right in.
Now, you could use those keto wraps too from Costco, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
To make the noodles.
Anything a little lower carb. And just for some flavor, I'm going to go in with our good old garlic, onions, and peppers. And then I'm cheating a little bit today. I made Alfredo sauce 2 days ago, and I still have some left over. I will post the recipe in the comments below, but it's basically a brick, a stick, a cup, and a half a cup. So it's a brick of cream cheese, a stick of butter, a cup of cream, and a half a cup of Parmesan. And then you add your garlic and salt to taste. And that is all there is to it. You can make it right in the microwave. I'm a little famous around these parts for my Alfredo sauce. I get asked for it quite a bit after people try it, and they're always shocked how easy it is. But it's because you're just using whole foods in their natural state and combining them together. And that really is half the secret of delicious cooking.
And it's not half-fat cream cheese.
It's full-fat butter. We use real butter in these parts. Never forget, I lost 150 pounds eating real butter and real oil and full-fat dairy. You do not need to fear natural food.
What margarine is, chances are you don't need it.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen a cardiologist a couple times, and that's actually one of his never ever foods.
No, well, it's almost plastic.
It is almost plastic.
At the chemicals.
Yep, it's pretty gross.
Just like that cheese, like for grilled cheese.
Yes, the cheese slices.
Yeah.
Yep. Some of them, they don't even melt. Like, it's so weird.
No.
And just like that, guys, we are done. This is beautiful. And it was so fast. So we're going to have to try it, as usual. I got a spoon. Do you need a fork? I'm just going to check for seasoning. I can't wait for her to try it. Can you tell me what you think of that, Miss Lisa?
Oh, my God.
And the noodles. They're just like noodles.
You don't even miss the noodles.
No, you'll think you're eating noodles when you eat this.
You really do.
That is so simple. The only thing I'm going to do really quick, because I did notice it's drying up a little bit, I'm just going to add a splash more cream.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to give that a stir.
You guys got to make this.
I'm tasting all the garlic and those peppers, and artichokes actually have like a bright lemony flavor, and it just kind of pairs good against the creamy richness of the cheese and the cream and the cream cheese and the butter. So this is a very well-balanced flavored dish, and you would pay big bucks for this in a restaurant, probably $25 a dish.
And
this was nothing.
Saying that about the artichokes. A lot of people don't know how to prepare them, don't know what to do with them, and they taste it and they think it tastes disgusting. But when you add it and know how you're...
Yeah, just trust us. Yeah. When you add it to something, they just come alive. Same as plain spinach. I mean, that's probably kind of boring.
Yeah.
But the second you add some Parmesan cheese and some garlic and some butter into the equation...
Garlic and butter...
You can put it on anything. Put it on my flip-flop and I'd probably eat it. So this is dish number 5. We've got 2 more to go. Stay tuned.